Hi friends, my name's Kelly. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Vinted, and Depop. I have a What Sold video for you today. These are my sales for last week, July the 19th through the 26th. Things have been quite slow. It is, summer slowdown. So I will take the sales that I can get and just, keep hoping that in a few weeks things are going to turn around. Up first on Poshmark, I have these New York & Company Soho Street Linen Blend crop pants. They sold for $12. After Poshmark fees, I get $9.05. These came in a rescue box from thredUP. I probably have about $2 into them. Next, also from a thredUP rescue box, was this Lacoste women's polo. It sold for $17. After Poshmark fees, I get $13.60. I was excited. I actually had a Mercari sale this week. I make probably, I don't know, maybe 3 there a month. It's quite slow, but things do seem to move over there. I sold this French Affair. It's a strapless bra. It was missing the, because it had like the straps that you could take on or off. It was missing the straps, but it was new with tags. This came in a liquidation pallet. I probably had $2 into it. It sold for $2. It sold for $10.80. After Mercari takes their fees, I got $9.08. Over to eBay, where the majority of my sales were. I sold this Eileen Fisher linen midi skirt. I got this last week at the bins. I listed it. I had an offer for it within 12 hours of $18. And I snatched it up because, like I said, things have been pretty slow. I wasn't going to hold out for a couple more dollars. After eBay takes their fees, I make $13.57. Then I sold these Bloom Chick pull-on pants. These actually were mine. I bought them probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, but I've been on a weight loss journey, so they no longer fit. I sold them for $21.99. After they take their fees, I get a $16.87 profit. Next, we have this pair of Nautica slip-on shoes. They sold for $14.99. After eBay takes their fees, I get $10.41. I was happy to see these go. I've had them for a really long time, and honestly, I'm not even sure where they came from. So let's see. Next, we have a Marina pleated black midi dress. This was in a liquidation pallet, probably about a $5 cost of goods. It sold for $18 with a profit of $14.04. Next is this Poppy Lush faux leather sculpting dress. It sold for $23.99. After eBay takes their fees, I get $17.75. This I paid $1 for. We have this place local to us. It's an online auction, and then if you win the auction, you go and you pick it up from the facility. It was supposed to be something else. When I went and picked it up, I got it home and I opened it up and I'm like, this is not what but I paid $1 for it and I wasn't driving back to return it. So I just kept it and figured I'd list it, and it sold probably within 6 weeks, and I made a pretty good, after their fees and what I paid, I made $16.75, so it didn't hurt. Next are these Rag & Bone men's Pursuit track pants. These came in a liquidation pallet. They must have been a return. They had what looked like a burn hole in the pant leg. So I listed them anyway. I got an offer for $10. After eBay takes their fees, I made $6.97. So pretty much I probably broke even, which is fine with me. Somebody got some use out of it, and I broke even. I had 0 Vinted sales this week. And then up on Depop, these are actually my first 2 sales there because I just expanded over to there. I sold these Converse Chuck Taylor high tops. These were given to me from a friend, so they had 0 cost of goods for me. They sold for $10. After they take their fee, I get $9.06. And then my last sale are these Hunter Kid like rain boots. They were from the bins, not in great shape. the tread and everything on the bottom of the shoe was good. It was just, they were like just dirty and beat up. They sold for $10, and I get a profit of $9.06. So not a crazy week, but either way, I will take it. And I'll be back next week with another What Sold video.